Alrighty. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Peter Gilmore here for a Monday afternoon video right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other four legit channels, which are all down there, dude, in the description box. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all my notifications so you never ever, baby, ever, and I mean ever, miss an upload. And that's all you gotta do. Like the video. I really don't care if you dislike the video. Like the video, dislike the video, you Joe's fucking failed trolls. And subscribe to my channels, including this one and the other ones down in the description box. And don't forget to follow me on social media, share the video all over the internet, and tap that bell, motherfuckers. Just gotta do that. That's it. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday afternoon. Well, it's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time, once again, to get sexy and wet. So, hope y'all having a great day. It's a beautiful, nice, late, well, just about mid, almost late fall day. This Monday afternoon, November the 1st, 2021. We have started a new month. And that's that. We start the month of November. We are 27 days away from Thanksgiving, so we're just under 4 weeks away from Thanksgiving Day, where we pig out and eat a lot and watch football all day. And that's it. And then the next day is Black Friday, where we beat each other up trying to get the PlayStation 5. So go figure that one out. So Thanksgiving's coming up in just under 3 weeks. Can't wait for that. Not that I'm going anywhere, but we got all that. We got election day tomorrow, where we well, if you're in the Northeast, well, mainly the New York, New Jersey area, be voting for governor and mayor. Thank you for the preview. Governor and mayor of your state. Well, governor, mayor in New York City, and in New Jersey, the governor. So see what happens with that. See if my good buddy Governor Murphy keeps his spot as governor of New Jersey. I think he will win. And as far as New York City, I'm hoping. Well, it doesn't matter who wins. New York City's still gonna fucking suck. But I'm hoping Curtis Sliwa of the Guardian Angels wins. But if Eric Adams wins tomorrow, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be that mad. But as long as you know de Blasio is gone. And probably going to jail too. So, but we'll see. Speaking of jail, Andrew Cuomo, the former governor of New York, well, he'll be going into slammer pretty soon. He's going to prison because he got convicted of sexual misconduct. So he gone. And now the interim governor, Ms. Hochul, I don't know if she's running to retain her spot as. Oh, now actually going to become the governor. I don't know how that works, but we'll see what happens with that. And the other races around this great land of America. But we'll see what happens, and that's pretty much it for tomorrow, election day. So go out and vote if you feel like it. I'm not going out to vote. I could care less. I'm not voting this year. I'm not voting next year. I mean, next year is Senate or anything. Nobody cares about that. I'm waiting for 2023, my friends, when we vote for president. And I already told you guys I'm voting for Trump. So it is what it is. You want to, I mean, if you people want to come on and do videos saying, oh, Peter's a Trump supporter, it's not, go ahead. I don't give a shit. At least Trump's better than Biden. Just saying, who fell asleep today. Well, it was today. Yeah, it had to be today because I was watching. I have Fox News on my phone. You know, I'm subscribed to Fox News on YouTube, so they send like various clips and stuff. And I was watching a video of not Trump. Biden is at the some summit. I think the G1 summit or what? I don't know what what's something, some summit, and they showed him going to sleep. What is new? What else is new with sleepy Joe Biden? What else is new? Thank you for the free view. There. But it is what it is. What it is. You failed trolls. I really can't get off my dick, but proved you wrong. I just, you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you see my video last night. When I, you know, just, you know, it probably one of the most epic video ever on Instagram. What I just say, I love to be right, and I'm always right. But as the banner says, well, I don't even have to say it. Just read the banner. That is what it is. And that's pretty much it. All right, so we got that. Then next week we got Veterans Day. Nobody cares about that, even though it's going to be a monster stream by my good buddy fan of YouTube. That should be very good, and we'll see what happens with that. Next next Thursday. So check that out on fan YouTube channel. I might be there, but we'll see, depending on what I'm doing that day. Yeah, and then pretty much after that, we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, and then Hanukkah, well, Black Friday, then Cyber Monday, and then which is the first official day of Hanukkah for my Jewish friends out there. Yeah, so 4 weeks from today is Hanukkah. So yeah. So right there, pretty soon we're getting ready for the holiday season. Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, and then after that, the greatest month of them all, December, when we have birthdays galore. Ozzy, Chris Howarth of In This Moment, Maria Brink, the goddess of metal, right a week and a couple days apart from me. Mine's coming up in basically in 7 weeks from this Friday. So count down those days, ladies and gentlemen. 7 weeks away. So it's about a little over 35 days, almost 40 days away to your tribal king grows another age older. But he's going to be an old tribal chief. Oh, Jesus Christ. An old tribal king, if you know what I mean, of extreme. But that's yeah, sorry if it's lagging a little bit, but that's the way it is. That's it. That's it. So yeah. Okay. My birthday coming up 7 weeks, Christmas, New Year's. We turn the clock back this Sunday, so yeah, it is what it is. So, mindless zombie in the chat. Got rid of him. I'm not going to acknowledge you. So, it is what it is. So, same old, same old. Same old, same old. Gotta stretch my body. Had a long day of work today, so I'm tired. But anyway, yeah. So got all that coming your way, but we'll get there when we get there, and that's pretty much it. All right. So on this Monday afternoon, November the 1st, 2021, let's get into a real topic, and that is the sport, ladies and gentlemen, of professional wrestling. So, and as the title below says, it is time on this November the 1st. It is time for your late and so far out of date Smackdown and AEW Rampage review for October the 29th, 2021 on FS1 and TNT. And that's pretty much it for that. All right, before we get to the review, got a couple things I want to talk about briefly on this great episode. This little review stream, whatever you want to call it. All right, so we got some news that I found out today on Twitter that AEW is going to start off the year of 2022 with a good old-fashioned Gilmore cutter, bang, if you know what I mean. I mean, 2022, the first 8 days, really the first week of January 2022 is going to be probably the craziest and most talked about week on YouTube. Why, you ask? Well, I'll tell you why. We begin 2022, January the 1st on New Year's night, not New Year's Day, New Year's night, with our first pay-per-view of the year for the WWE Day 1, which is going to be in Atlanta, GA. Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. So, got that. And then 2 nights later is the first Raw of 2022. So, see what happens with that. And then the next night, January the 4th, we got 2 shows. Well, really, January 3rd is Raw. But in Japan, in the great land of Japan, number 1, Ichiban, forever. In Japan, got a big week in Japan, that first week of 2022, ladies and gentlemen. January the 4th, or January the 3rd here in the States, January the 4th, and January the 5th, and January the 8th. Wrestle Kingdom 16, my friends. Oh, you thought it was a 2-night event? No. Like our good buddy Fala likes to say. But like I said, Wrestle Kingdom 16, ladies and gentlemen. Not a 1-night event, not a 2-night event. This year, and I think this is the first time in wrestling history, a 3-night event. Well, not in Japan for Wrestle Kingdom. It's a 3-night event. 3 nights, ladies and gentlemen, not consecutive nights. I don't know why, but okay. January the 4th, January the 5th, night 1, night 2, and then January the 8th is Wrestle Kingdom night 3, but not in the Tokyo Dome. It's in the Yokohama Dome in Yokohama, Japan. So that is going to be freaking epic. Ugh. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait. And you know Wrestle Kingdom is going to blow basically every other company out of the water. I'm serious. I mean, it is what it is. Wrestle Kingdom is going to just destroy Raw, destroy NXT, definitely. Destroy Dynamite's, sadly, Dynamite's debut on TBS January the 5th, because that's night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. And then January the 8th, it's going to destroy AEW, and I'll get to that in a second. So, just to reiterate, January the 1st, WWE Day 1 from Atlanta, GA. And there goes the trolls. Thank you for the dislikes, you motherfuckers. Rent free. Rent free in your mama's kitchen. By the way, tell your mom to go make me a sandwich. 'Cause I'm hungry. Anyway. So Day 1 in Atlanta, January the 1st, January the 3rd, Monday Night Raw, the first Raw of the year, January the 4th, New Year's Eve, once again, for NXT. January the 5th, AEW makes its debut on TBS with the finals of the TBS Women's Tournament, among other things that night, as well as Wrestle Kingdom Night 2, January the 5th. January the 7th, the first Friday of the year, we got the first Smackdown on Fox of 2022. Then we got Rampage, January the 7th, though that's to be, we'll see, because January the 8th, AEW is going to start the year. Remember what we said, that AEW is going to be, thank you for the free views, get out of here. Go from 2 to 3, back down to 0. Oh, well, who cares? At least you watched. And you acknowledged me. Thank you. So, January the 8th is the first of the big 4 events that AEW is going to be doing in 2022 on TNT. And January the 8th, I don't even know where it's going to be, but they're going to have a humongous super show entitled Battle of the Belts. So they wanted to use Night of Champions or Clash of the Champions. And that's it. So Battle of the Belts for AEW, the first super show on TNT next year, January the 8th. It's not Dynamite, it's just called Battle of the Belts. I would assume all the belts are on the line. So it's basically like a Clash of the Champions, Night of Champions, whatever you want. But it's going to be an epic show, as always. So, and it's going against Wrestle Kingdom Night 3. Well, that morning, of course, because, January the 8th, or January the 7th, I should say, is going to be Night 3 of Wrestle Kingdom 16 in Japan. Which, Japan is a day before, after us, you know what I mean. So that first week of January is going to be insane for a lot of us content creators and all that good stuff. So I'm hoping, I'm going to try to get as much content up for those reviews as possible. Definitely doing Day 1 review. Definitely doing Raw, of course. NXT, New Year's Evil, of course. Dynamite on TBS, of course. Battle of the Belts, which will be around Saturday night sometime. And then probably that Sunday, January the 9th, which is the final weekend of football, I'm going to try to get your Wrestle Kingdom 16 review. I mean, a giant review gigantic. It might take me 6 hours to do the entire review, but probably condense it because I'm not gonna go 6 hours talking about night 1, night 2, night 3. But I'll probably just go through night 1, just like skim through the results, blah blah blah. Go through the same thing on night 2, and then maybe go in a little bit in depth with night 3. But we'll see what happens with that. That will not be on the Peter Gilmore channel. That will be on TGC Reborn because I probably won't have enough time to do all these reviews that first week. Good lord, that's a lot of that's a lot of time, to get through all that shit. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Don't forget to smash that bell and all that good shit. And that's pretty much it. Waiting on the Smackdown Rampage numbers. I haven't seen them yet. It's 3:24 in the afternoon, so I don't know if they came out yet. So we have to wait on that. I might have to. I'll probably update you maybe on one of my on social media about these Smackdown Rampage numbers for this past Friday. Which I would assume that Smackdown did not do good, and Rampage probably went up a little bit. Probably not much because of the World Series Game 3, which was on Fox, plus basketball and hockey, everything else on Friday night. But we'll see. And that's it. Speaking of the World Series, well, it's now 3-2. JD and his piece of shit Braves are leading the Houston assholes. I mean, the Astros. Game 6 tomorrow in Houston, tomorrow night on Fox. So that's going up against NXT tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, JD was all excited last night. And what happened? They choked. So no champagne for you, sir. That's all. That's basically it. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night in Houston for Game 6. And hopefully it goes to Game 7 on Wednesday night. So, yeah, that's going to suck for Dynamite. But we'll see what happens with the World Series as it concludes. And we'll see what happens with that. Either tomorrow night or Wednesday night. And that's it. No more baseball after that. And thank the Lord when baseball comes back in February and March, because of spring training, no more pitchers batting. No more of that shit. Universal designated hitter begins next year. Thank the Lord. Even though that kind of sucks for guys like the Degrominator, who basically should win the Silver Slugger this year, but just saying. Just saying. Because he was like hitting a machine, like 1,000 this year, well, this past year. But I think, him swinging so much hurt himself. That's why he was out for like the entire second half. He was like just swinging so hard and hurt himself. So he hurt himself when he went to. But no more of that. No more of that. When you get an American League team coming into a National League stadium, you're just going to get a DH. You're not going to see the pitcher's bat. You're going to get an instant out or a bunt or something like that. Like, the pitcher's up. He's going to probably bunt or he's going to strike out. No more of that. We got a universal designated hitter next year and probably for years to come. And I like it. Me like it. Me like it or not. Get the pitchers. Just sit down and just have a DH. So Alonso, for the Mets, Alonso could sit one day, be the DH. Put anybody in that DH spot really. Depending what happens in the offseason, but Conforto or McNeil or even Dom Smith, if they even resign him. At this point right now with the Mets, I mean, it's so fucking crazy. This fucking team that I love so much. I mean, I went through the fucking shit with the Will puns. Finally got them out. Now we got Uncle Stevie Cohen came in, run the team, says, "Oh, we're gonna win this year." Nope. What happened? We all know what happened this year. We know. 100 some odd days in first place, and then they choke because they gave up. They gave up right after July the 28th. They gave up. Then they tried to come back and it was too late. And what happens? JD's Braves come out of nowhere. They get a whole bunch of players. Think they're the New York Yankees. They took freaking first place from us. They won the NL East title. Now they're one win away from the World Series, and then that's gonna piss off a lot of people. It's gonna piss off a lot of people. That's it. So we got that. Mets are still looking for a GM and a president of baseball operations. Among them, trying to re-sign everybody. Baez, Syndergaard, Conforto. Maybe get some players like Carlos Correa of the assholes and basically other people. But we'll see. Got time. Got plenty of time. Got plenty of time for that. And that's that. And that's it. All right. Briefly talk about football. The Niners won yesterday. Yes. They beat the Bears 33-22. They're not back at 500 yet. They're 3-4, and they got a hard game this Sunday at home against the Arizona Cardinals, who finally lost to the Packers and Raiders. So that's going to be a hard game on Fox this Sunday at 4 p.m., which will not be shown here in the Northeast, of course, because the Giants are playing at 1 o'clock against the Raiders at home. Got the Chiefs tonight in Kansas City. That game is on Channel 11 for you people that don't have ESPN. So probably be watching picture-in-picture with Raw tonight. So we'll see what happens as week 8 of the NFL in the league where they play for pay. We'll see what happens with all that. Then we begin week 9 of the NFL. So we got 9 weeks left of football. So gear up, good, because it's going to be a bumpy November and a really bumpy December before we even talk about the playoffs. But Niners had a great game yesterday. Jimmy G finally woke the fuck up. They just destroyed the Bears 33-22. So to my good buddy Mount Gooley, I'm sorry, your team sucks. Your team sucks there, Mount Gooley. I'm sorry, I apologize. So it is what it is. The Bears did what all you trolls do, right, to me, Niners, like yesterday. And that's it. And as far as the Jets, well, I don't know where they came from yesterday. And somehow they beat the Bungles 34-31. Who knew? At least they won money yesterday. That's all I got to say about that. So, because they don't cover, how the Jets never cover spread. So, I think the Bengals were like a 6-point favorite. It is what it is. But the Jets won a game yesterday. They're 2-5 now. Whoop-de-goddamn do. The backup quarterback actually did something. Mike Smith, whatever his name is. Whoop-de-doo. Thank you for the free view. Hey, that rhymes. And yeah, that's all right. That's pretty much it. That's it. All right. Enough about football. Enough about that. All right. Let's get into wrestling, my friends. This is what you came here for. So, all right. Let's get into your Smackdown and Rampage review for this past Friday. And let's talk about that as we got Monday Night Raw tonight. As we are just under 3 weeks away from the Survivor Series in Brooklyn, New York. I'm skipping, jump away from me. At the Barclays Center on November the 21st. So I would assume that we're going to start the road and hype to Survivor Series tonight. We'll see what happens with that. We got a big time match to start the show. Actually, I thought it was going to be the main event, but they're going to start the show off with the Raw Women's Championship. We got the man, Becky Lynch, defending her Raw Women's Championship against, well, basically the #1 contender herself, Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. Does not even her hair, but she's Bianca Belair. So yeah, so Becky, Bianca 3 tonight on Raw to start the program. And you know there's going to be a lot of chaos to start the show and probably be finishing it off in the main event to end the show. So there'll probably be no winner to start the show, and then there'll be chaos, of course. And then maybe Sonya Deville after is like, oh, we're gonna finish this match. This ain't not happening right now. Probably end of the DQ, or some type of something like some controversy, like ends in a DQ, like Becky gets disqualified or something like that to keep the title, and then Sonya comes out and she's like, "Nah, this ain't gonna happen." Say, Becky, you will defend the belt later on at the end of the show against Bianca in a no disqualification match. So we'll see what happens with that. I just hope Becky wins. I really want to see Becky versus Sasha Banks at the Survivor Series. I do not want to see Becky and Charlotte for the 666,669 time. I don't think anybody in Brooklyn wants to see that, or in the WWE universe wants to see that shit. So yeah. So we'll see what happens tonight with Becky and Bianca, and who comes out of Raw with the Women's Championship. And we got that, and then much more on Monday Night Raw coming up in just over 4 hours on the USA Network. And that's that. All right, so that's that. All right. So I just acknowledge the chat for just a second. My good buddy, Carlos Cabral. What's up, buddy? He says, yo! Or is he saying it? Yo! 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 You know, it is what it is. So, but good buddy, Carlos Cabral. Check him out on YouTube. Does some good stuff. And one day I will be on your show, sir. One day. Right now, I'm a busy fucking guy, so you're gonna have to take a number. Well, you're gonna have to write me a check or something like that, where we see, you know what I mean, an IOU, because I'm probably gonna owe you. You know what I mean? But one day, Carlos, I will try. One day, I don't know when it's gonna be, but you never know. I'll come on your show just for a little bit, not too long. I got other things to do. I got other things to do, like my girlfriend, and I got, and these fucking trolls, to deal with. So it is what it is. So I'm a pretty guy. Well, I am a pretty guy. I'm a pretty fly white guy, but it is what it is. But, the ladies love me. I can't keep them off me. So that's it. All right. Chat room's still open, so come on in, motherfuckers, if you dare. But he had 2 people just basically act like complete schmucks. Huh, what else is new? Proves me right. You prove me right, still. And that's pretty much it. Just insane fucking false accusations. Just mindless zombies. Once again. You can't see the comments because I blocked them, but I mean, if you did, but whatever. One guy said, Rosa's cheating on me with Chase. Where's your proof? I mean, come on. There's no proof of that. So there's no proof. Show me a receipt. That's all I gotta say. Show me a receipt. And then nude pictures. Yeah, okay. I want to send nude pictures to Rosa, so, and to your mama, so I mean, false accusations once again. Proves my point. Just proves my point that I'm right all the time, and the prophecy always wins. Like we won last night, and we've been winning for 12 years. So that's it. Bring your bullshit. That's it. And that's that. So and anyway, so that's that. Big ups to Chase. I know he had a really bad day yesterday. Just basically everybody hating him and stuff. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but he did a little bad thing, and now everybody's up his ass, and now they want to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Chase. I want to come back to you." Hypocrites. Hypocrites. You don't read through the fine print. You don't get the truth from the horse's mouth. You just believe schmucks. So it is what it is. But yeah, Chase had to explain himself. He did that. Well, video's not there anymore. It's on private, I think. But he did what he did. He apologized and everything. So I have no say in it. So not my problem. Not my problem. You don't want to be friends with Chase? I don't give a shit. Not my problem. So that's it. All right, let's get into some real stuff. All right. We're gonna begin with Rampage, of course, because that's the better show right now, and it was the better show of Friday night. Because basically, Smackdown fucking sucked Friday night. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw my video basically saying fucking Smackdown sucked. So follow me on Instagram if you dare. If I feel like even acknowledging you on Instagram, but like I said, there's so many fucking fake people on social media these days. So I'm not one of them. So, and neither is Chase or any one of my other friends, or Rosa for that matter. So, but everybody else on this website and Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, they're all fake. But that's it. All right. So let's begin with Rampage. And it was an awesome fucking show this past Friday night, as it was taped from the Agganis Arena, or Agganis, the Agganis Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. Big ups to my good buddy Joe Cronin, of course. And I'll even acknowledge him. Tony from Rive. Big ups to you, sir. That's all I gotta say about them. All right. So we are from the Agganis Arena in Boston with our commentary team. Once again, we had a four-man commentary team like we had last week. We had Excalibur, Ricky Starks, the FTW champion, and his manager, Taz. Red Hook, brother. And also on commentary, the champion, Chris Jericho. So we got that. All right, so it was a pretty good night of action. We had the first semifinal match in the World Title Elimination Tournament. Bryan Danielson taking on Eddie Kingston. Get to that in a second. We also had Dante Martin and Matt Sydal, Part 3. And in the main event for the AEW Women's Championship in a trick or street fight, we had the Demonic Abaddon taking on the Doctor. Not the Doctor of Dogonomics. No, not Cena. Fuck him. We had the Good Doctor, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. So, but great night of action on Dynamite, and let's get right to it. Let's not waste any more time. I mean, I got a lot of time, but Not too much time, but we're going to get to it. All right, so we start off with our first match on Rampage in the World Title Eliminator Tournament. The first semifinal, Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston. This was, loved it. I love this match. I have to say, Bryan Danielson is really making a run for Wrestler of the Year this year. And he's only been in AEW for 2 months. So, yeah, he's really giving Roman and Kenny a run for their money this year. Over the next 2 months. But we'll see what happens with that. I don't think he's going to win it, but I still think Kenny's the Wrestler of the Year. Just my opinion. But it is what it is. All right, like I said, match was awesome. They beat the living you-know-what out of each other. Chops galore. Freaking Bryan Danielson's chest looked like chopped liver again. Just beating the crap out of each other in the corner with chops. And Eddie's like, I gotta get out of here. Because he took a breather on the floor, comes back in, blocks a single leg. But Bryan gets taken into the corner, gets his chest lit up even more. And then a running knee to the ribs as Danielson staggers out of the corner. And then Eddie pulls him down into a chin lock circa 1905. And then more chops to the already chopped liver chest of Mr. Bryan Danielson. We go to break, we come back. Bryan's kicking Eddie down on the floor, then walks into a Saito suplex. And it looks like Eddie was going to win by count out, which really sucked. But Bryan gets in at the count of 9.5. So Eddie suplexes him again, goes for the cover, gets 2. Then he sets up what looks to be a dragon sleeper and try to put Daniel to sleep. So Eddie puts Bryan on the top rope, goes for a top rope superplex, which gets broken up with a headbutt. Then Bryan crotches Eddie on the top, hits a belly to back superplex, putting both men down. For a while, fans are going nuts, of course. And then what was I? Damn it! Every time I do a video, I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. They had a important phone call that didn't last that long, so that's that. Sorry, I had to take a moment, but I'm back. All right, so where was I before that? I got interrupted. All right, so Danielson crotches Eddie on the top, hits a belly to back superplex, puts both of them down. The fans are going nuts. Then Bryan gets up, hits the kicks of doom on Eddie, really knocking him out. Then he hits the buzzsaw. He finally hits the roundhouse kick of doom, puts Eddie down. He goes for the arm, for the label lock, but Eddie slips out, sets up the back fist to the head, and almost knocked Bryan out. As both men go down again, the fans are going completely berserk again. They give him a standing ovation. So Eddie gets up, goes to pick Bryan up, but then he gets pulled right into a triangle choke. And Eddie's trying to get out. He's trying to do everything he can to break the hold. But Danielson is like, bop, bop, bop. Elbows Eddie away. And then, so Eddie's like, fuck you, man! Flips him off, Then he passes out. Okay. He's like, so he passes out. Bryan wins. He goes to the finals of the tournament, which will be at Full Gear. He will face either John Moxley or Orange Cassidy at Full Gear next Saturday night. We'll see what happens with that. Epic match. I gave 4 out of 5 stars. Match almost went 16 and a half minutes. But still, another epic Bryan Danielson match. Well, you didn't think he was this good in WWE, right? All the crap matches he had back in WWE. Except the one, maybe WrestleMania, but whatever. Other than that, what was the last good Daniel Bryan match? Or, well, yeah. What was the last good Daniel Bryan match in WWE before he got released? Well, not got released. He left WWE. What was the last good Daniel Bryan match? Anyone? I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one in the last couple of years that Bryan was there when he came back from his neck injury. But it is what it is. And that's it. All right. My tribal chief of the chat is here. Finally. Took you long enough. Took you 46 goddamn minutes. But anyway, we got our tribal chief of the chat room, Nick Infante 92. Says hi. What's up, Nick? What's up, my friend? Yes, I did acknowledge you. I just did. I saw you in there. I was getting to it. I just had to finish my point, and then I was going to acknowledge you. Don't worry. Don't you yell at me. Remember who runs this show and who pays your who gives you your paycheck. Just remember that, Nick. Just remember who gives you your paycheck. I gave you the mods, and I can take them away. Even though now I'm doing everything. And basically it. So just chill out. I know you had a bad day yesterday. I know you had a bad day yesterday. I mean, everybody had a bad day yesterday. Even Rosa had a bad day. So I mean, it is what it is. Because yesterday, for some odd reason, was Drama Central and I can't even say it. I guess I'll say it. The DC, not the WC. The YDC, the YouTube Dick community. Because everybody in this community is a dick. Except for certain people like me, Nick, Chase, fan of YouTube, Double Z, and other people that are in the prophecy, of course. Everybody else on this website is a dick. And they got small ones. Because you're a tribal king, he is a massive super dick. I mean, just ask Rosa. And then ask your moms and girlfriends. So it is what it is. But yeah, just craziness yesterday. Craziness. Like started I don't even know what time. It started in the around the afternoon. And then it just got worse and worse and worse. I mean, everybody and your mom was doing streams yesterday. Chase did 4 or 5 streams. And there was my good buddy ZTB, he did a stream. And then my other good buddy, Mr. Vegan J, he did a late night stream. And then another schmuck does a fucking stream, does a couple of streams. And then proceeds to turn on me and Chase. What else is new? But he was shady from the start, so that's all I gotta say. That's it. And then just kept going and going and going all the way to 3:15 in the morning when it finally stopped. But I mean, I even got in on the action. I didn't do a stream, but I did a rant. So go check that out on the PG Rants channel. My epic rant, epic and final rant on those failed trolls who still who still ride my super cock and still acknowledge me because they fail miserably. There was 2 people already in here that failed. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right. Anyway, let's get back to Nick. Before we gotta finish this review because I want to go out and get something to eat because I'm hungry. Nick, go get me some food. You're my tribal chief. Go get me some food. But I digress. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding, Nick. You don't have to. I haven't. I got my paycheck this past weekend, so I treated Rosa some drinks and some food at the bar this past Saturday. They had a Halloween party. Not many young people there. There was a lot of old people there at the bar. It wasn't even a Halloween party. It was just it was like party. There was like a few people dressed up and everything, but blah 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 blah. Long story short, it was just a semi Halloween party. People watching the World Series, watching the Knick game, and then singing karaoke and Well, some of them were butchering songs. Rosa mostly. I mean, I love Rosa. She's my my wife and everything. But god damn, she cannot sing. She tries, but fails miserably. I hate to say that, but I don't give a shit if you clip in whatever. I don't really give a shit. She tried. I mean, she sang Thriller because it's Halloween. I didn't hear it because I was in the bathroom. So, but then she was gonna sing Lady Gaga, but we were just too tired to even, at the end of the night she was gonna sing Lady Gaga, and probably pissed me off even more. But because she already put her second song, because there was like three. I don't know how many rounds they went, but yeah, Rosa sang the first round. She sang Thriller. Second round, she sang "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees. Butchered that song. Then she's like, "Oh, honey, why don't you go up and do some karaoke?" I'm like, I can't do karaoke. My throat hurts as it is from singing so much, from singing so much, when she was in Baltimore and everything, singing. I had free times. I was like singing, during the afternoon, screaming till the neighbors fucking come to my house and everything. Singing Slayer, in this moment, and maybe some Judas Priest, I'm not gonna sing Painkiller, in front of a whole bunch of old farts, unless they pay me. But I wanted to sing In This Moment, but I don't even think the DJ had it. So it's either sing In This Moment, sing maybe Painkiller if he had any Judas Priest, or maybe sing an 80s tune like Bon Jovi or Def Leppard or something like that. It is what it is. I mean, I don't think those old folks want to hear me go, or just scream up a storm. Maybe I could have went Mongolian. I could have sang "Sad but True" by that great Mongolian metal band known as The Who. Not that Who, but The Who. H-U, not that spelling. No, I could have sang that, but I know the DJ wouldn't have that. So I could have done some Mongolian, stuff like that. Stuff like that. I can't do it like they do it because I don't have the voice for it. But I can try. But go check out The Who on YouTube. And that's it. So yeah, had a good Saturday night at the bar. Didn't drink. Rosa did, but she's an alcoholic. And then I had a burger and fries, and I had a soda. And that's pretty much it. So, and then yesterday really watched football. And that's it. So yeah, yesterday was kind of I didn't want to be bothered yesterday. I was watching football. Kids started coming out about 12 o'clock, 12:30, because Halloween was on a Sunday this year. Nobody wants to be bothered giving out candy to these, the kiddies and the young adults. I didn't want to do that. I was like, fuck you kids. I'm watching football. Leave me alone. Rosa did all that shit. But it is what it is. Not too many people. Not too many. We didn't give any. Not too many people with all that, but it is what it is. But yeah, not a great Halloween. I really don't like Halloween that much. I like the movie Halloween, but I like Halloween movies, scary Halloween movies, but I just fucking hate the holiday. Among other holidays I hate, but I'm not a holiday person, so I'm sorry. There is one holiday I like. You know what that is, ladies and gentlemen? You want to know the greatest holiday in the history of the world? My birthday. 7 weeks away. 7 weeks away from the greatest day in the history of the world. My birthday. I'll be old man Gilmore once again. That's that. And I share my birthday with Jesus Christ and my good buddy and the man who has an actual new video out. Yeah, there's a new video out by my good friend Lemmy. My good friend Lemmy Kilmeister of the great band Motorhead. Got Ace of Spades, got a wart in my face. I share a birthday with Jesus and a rock and roll Hall of Fame legend. Yes. So that's it. All right, we got comments coming in galore. Thank you for coming in. I know some of these I don't know who these people are, but there might be some weirdos. But hold on, I gotta go back. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We will finish the review in just a second. But you don't like it? Too bad. Too bad. Go on somebody else's channel and jerk off. But you still, at least you came in and acknowledged me as your tribal king of Extreme, and don't forget, your universal, your undefeated, undisputed, universal heavyweight champion of the world, and your undefeated, undisputed king of Extreme, and your Extreme heavyweight champion. And there's nobody that can come and take it away from me. So, I mean, you could try, but all it's going to take is one simple move, my friends. And Nick, my good buddy Nick, not that he's ever taken it, but not like that. But he knows the one move in all of professional wrestling that nobody, and I mean nobody, will ever, Chris Jericho, ever get up from, and that is the modified version of the Gilmore Cutter. Bang! That's it. I hit that. Done. It's over. You're not getting up. You can count to 1,000,000. You won't get up. But come and try to take my belts. I got so many belts. I got more than Ultimate Dragon. That's it. That's it. Oh, going back to, speaking of wrestling, I got one more point to make. I know I'm going off tangents, but I don't give a shit. It's my show. My show, motherfuckers. My show. Get the fuck off. Last night in Trenton, New Jersey, I wish I was at this show. I swear to God, I would have went to the show if I had the time and the money, but I didn't. Last night in Trenton, New Jersey, at the stadium in Trenton, we had a war last night. Matt Tremont, the king, the official king, not me, but the official king of the death match, he took on, the king of the death match in Japan. That man is Atsushi Onita, in a exploding barbed wire Hell match or whatever they call it. And well, it wasn't an FM like you see in Japan, like basically no ropes, everything is barbed wire explosives, bombs on the side, nothing like that. I don't know why, but okay. But they had the ring, the rope, the ropes because it was the Matt Tremont's promotion H2O, and then FMW came over because they were doing a dual brand show and everything, blah blah blah. So they get to Onita and Tremont. They put the barbed wire around on the ropes, which I thought was stupid. They put the bombs on like this side of the well, depending where you were sitting, the bombs and the fireworks on like this side of the ring, and they just went at it. They just beat the shit out of each other. If you watched it last night on IWTV or wherever if you were even there, but they beat the shit out of each other. I mean, there was one point I don't know if it was Onita. I think it was Onita went through the exploding barbed wire to the floor, through that explosion, and just like giant explosion, and then fireworks went off for like 6 minutes. I'm like, okay, that was a little bit too much. I mean, minus the explosion, which was awesome. I mean, fireworks. Okay. And there was like points in the match. It was just insane. Both men bloodied, just fucking sick. One point, Onita took a thing of light tubes, and Matt Tremont's like all out of it, and then Onita's like, "I'll kill you, American!" Ah! And then Matt Tremont's like, "Kill me, motherfucker!" And then Onita's like, "Bam!" Exploding freaking light tubes. Oh, Jesus Christ! And Matt Tremont's like, "Oh, freaking convulsing like a freaking Jesus! Oh my God!" And then I think it was like near the end of the match, Onita being a crazy motherfucker like he is, takes out a bunch. I think it was tacks. They got like a million tacks, puts them on the freaking ring. Then there was a fire set around near that part, and then we see like Tremont like moving around, and then he gets up, and then I don't know if what the hell happened, but like Onita like took him, and I think either Tremont fell or Onita like hits some type of move. Boom! Tremont goes right into the tacks, then into the fire. He's all freaking on fire and everything. And then I think Tremont won the match. I could be wrong because I kind of missed the end of the match. I don't know because I had to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry, so I couldn't replay it. Like fuck, I missed the end of it. But I think Tremont won. But still, fucking epic. Take notes there, Tony Khan. This is how you do an explosion match. I think maybe the guys from FMW need to next time Tony Khan and AEW ever do an exploding barbed wire match. Maybe hire the guys from FMW to set up the ring and set up the bombs so you can actually have an explosion at the end of the match instead of that horrible monstrosity that we saw in February. Just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's last night was Destiny, as they say. That's the name of the show. It was Destiny. I just loved it. I just love it. And I love hardcore deathmatch wrestling. I just do. Will I ever get into it myself? Probably not. You don't want to see that. Me bleeding like a stuffed pig. I look like my girlfriend on her period. I digress. All right, let's move on. I gotta take a sip of my drink. So, our sponsor this time, well, this stream, well, not Pepsi, not yet, but that's later. That's the one when I watch Monday Night Raw. This time, good old fashioned Arizona iced tea. Only costs you $1. Cheers, my motherfuckers. That's it. Now, whatever you may be drinking, knock yourself out. All right, move on. All right, let's get to these comments already, because I'm going completely berserk. Like Nick says, get off my back. Didn't know what goddamn time you started. I sent you before I even started the stream. I messaged you on Instagram. Come on, Nick. Come on. Come on. Or Nakamura says, come on. With his broken English. Big up to Shinsuke Nakamura. And all the well, yeah, and Rick Boogs. Okay. Nick says, yell at you, leave Rosa to do that. Well, yeah, I did that this morning. She was yelling at me to stop fucking her in the ass. Anyway. Okay, Nick says, I mean, I'll leave Rosa to do that part, yell at you. Well, like I said, she yells at me anyway, so that's what married couples do. Okay. Nick says, go get food. Don't you have a wife to do that for you? Well, she went shopping, so I gotta wait for her to, I'm not out right now because I'm doing something else. And if you don't like it, too bad. Oh, Rosa goes out. I don't like you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. I had work, so I had to finish work before I even went to the goddamn supermarket. So, fuck you. All right, did that. She's a good wife, though. Unlike you motherfuckers. All right. I don't know who this is, but probably a troll, but might not be. Tone. Hope I'm saying that right. If I butcher it, I apologize. But I will acknowledge you. All right. Tone says, Smackdown last night, well, not last night, Friday night, was so bad. I mean, it was horrible. It was horrible. Probably the worst Smackdown on Fox this year. Or since they've been on Fox. And we'll move on. This is probably a troll. Pete Lee, not Pele, Pete Lee, whatever. He says, well, he probably is a he. He says, who? What? I went to the restaurant, got me some bacon. What? Some tater tots. What? A Seedweiser. What? Onion rings. What? Another Seedweiser. What? Anyway. All right, move on. Tony says WWE is no longer the same. Yeah, basically hasn't been for the last few years. Just fucking horrible. It is horrible. Probably the worst promotion in all of wrestling for the last couple of years. Really, since 2000. Well, since AEW came around, WWE's just went down the shitter. AEW is now the number one promotion in all, well, not in all of wrestling, but in America. And well, not in the world. I'm just saying, AEW is just running laps around WWE right now. In the demo, not ratings wise. Well, besides they killed NXT. That's ancient history. But main shows really, SmackDown's just whipping Rampage's ass, and they're kind of whipping Dynamite's ass. And Raw is barely even beating Dynamite in the ratings. Ratings wise, I'm not talking demo, because we all know the ratings don't matter. Demo matters, and AEW's just been winning in the demo basically this entire year, except for a couple of shows. We'll get to that. But yeah, not long the same. Still run by that 76-year-old piece of shit, senile motherfucker. I think who has dementia. That man is Vince Kennedy McMahon. He has all his yes men booking and all this other shit. Bruce Pritchard and our good friend, even though He's a piece of shit, but we have to say it and we have to acknowledge him. John Laurinaitis, people power, baby. I think John Laurinaitis should have stayed home and stayed home in bed with the Bella Slut's mother. Just saying, should never came back. Because WWE just sucks right now. And I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. As we all know, Nick knows this. WWE is uncreative about being creative. Oh, absolutely. Same fucking rematches. Even with this brand split that should really end. Same fucking rematches every goddamn week, every goddamn pay-per-view. The cycle will never end. Same shit. That's why the ratings are so bad. I mean, prove me wrong otherwise. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Tone says, so am I. Amen to Rosa. Damn right. Amen. 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 Okay, not gonna sing. See, I sing better. I sing better than her. I might sing better than you. I don't know. I'm not saying you're. No, some of you may be the greatest singers in the world, but I sing pretty damn good. I mean, I have a music video on my Metal Guy channel where I sang. I tried to sing. I kind of did a bad job and butchered that one, but I did sing "Demolition" by Rick Derringer. I might do some more karaoke, not karaoke, but kind of like a cappella karaoke on my Metal Guy channel when I have the time. Right now, I'm kind of busy, but I will be doing some more a cappella songs. I just don't know what song I'm gonna do yet. I was actually thinking of doing it this past weekend. I was gonna sing "Animal" by Def Leppard, and then eventually I was gonna do the vocal cover, and then whenever I freaking get my guitar out, my mini guitars, I should say, because they're in my closet, locked away, and pretty soon I'll be getting more accessories for the guitars. I'm getting a new guitar pretty damn soon, probably by next year. Because I have like 3 guitars and an acoustic guitar. So I'm getting it. Well, there's 6 strings, so I'm getting a new 7-string because the original one I had broke. Strings broke. The entire guitar is just shattered. I was like, fuck this. Threw it out. I didn't waste too much money. It wasted like $225. But I bought that like 3 years ago. But the one I'm actually getting is from a good friend of mine. So, a good friend of mine. I think you might know him. He's in a band. I'm not gonna tell you which band. Just saying. But yeah. So soon, maybe next year, maybe into 2022, we'll do some guitar covers, and probably get copyrighted. Because when I did the Demolition cover, I didn't get copyright striked. I got copyrighted by fucking YouTube. Because YouTube is evil. Evil. But I digress. All right, Pete Lee says, "Bugger." Well, burger. You missed an R there. I'll rephrase it. Burger plus fries plus soda plus football. Well, not on Saturday, but Saturday was burger, fries, soda, karaoke, Nick game, World Series. I mean, I had a good night. And then Sunday football. That's it. But I didn't have a burger on Sunday, so I just had a Pepsi, and that's it. But yeah, good night. All right, Tony is back. Says, "How big is your shadow?" Is that a rhetorical question, or is that a bullshit question? Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's for that question. Tony says, "How big is your shadow in inches, preferably?" Well, I am 5'4", so my shadow might be around that size. I guess. I don't know. I don't measure my own shadow. I'll tell you one thing, it's bigger than, it's not even, well, not even bigger, but my dick is bigger than that. So, you ask a stupid question, you get a stupid answer. Well, my answer was way better though, but that's it. Got stretch. All right. Pete Lee says, plus didn't want to be bothered. I mean, they're going, these people going at it. Plus more football. Tony says, plus young adults. There wasn't that many. There wasn't that many out yesterday. Not many. Saturday there was. I went to the bar and the entire freaking sidewalk was covered in shaving cream. Because these mindless teens are just fucking idiots. I mean, it's one thing that you get eggs and start throwing them at the bus and cars and everything, then proceed to get your ass kicked. If, something happens. But I think they should not sell eggs and they should not sell shaving cream during Halloween season. Well, for that matter, now the new thing is that the tape that the cops use, the traffic cops use, or the main cops. Now they're doing that and put it around like fire hydrants and just putting it over over trees and shit. These young kids here, get off my lawn! They're crazy. These mindless kids, like 12 them, at most up to 25, I mean close to 30. But it is what it is. All right, Pete Lee says, I'm 20. Should I go trick-or-treating? If you want. I stopped going when I was like 18, so. Like I said, I don't like Halloween that much. I like the movies, but I don't like going out trick-or-treating or giving out candy. I don't want to be bothered. Just leave me the fuck alone. Let me watch my football if it's on a Sunday, or during the week I'm watching Raw or any wrestling. Or if it's on a day that wrestling's not even on, don't bother me. I'm watching something else. I might be watching Asian porn, or doing your mama, or my girlfriend. Who knows? Don't want to be bothered. Thank you. These pluses. Tony says, plus effing kids. Well, yeah. Plus scary movies. Yeah, that's what Halloween is. What's your favorite scary movie? Mine is Halloween, of course. So, the Michael Myers one. The original version. The originals. Not the Rob Zombie ones. The first one fucking sucked. Second one was okay. And then the reboot, the first Halloween, well, what was the first one called? Halloween, and then the new one that just came out, Halloween Kills, which a lot of people giving mixed reactions to. I mean, I've seen it 3 times already. I thought it wasn't that bad. And now we got Halloween Ends coming out in October next year, which is supposedly gonna end the reboot trilogy. But there's gonna be more and more and more coming your way. I don't know how you can do that, unless what they really should do is the next Halloween movie, not the next one, not Halloween Ends, but the one, if they do another one, like in 2023, 2024, 25, whatever the next one is, really should be a prequel. Like Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 was kind of like a prequel. I mean, they showed how Michael, he was a young kid, he killed his parents and almost killed his baby sister, Laurie Strode. And how, he grew up and everything. He was in the insane asylum. He grew up and everything. So Dr. Loomis and everything. I mean, if you haven't seen it, then I'm just telling you, but whatever. They should really do something like, go back to that, but just show more. Not how he got the mask. Do that at the end of the movie. Like how Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 is basically that. Just kind of reimagine it a little bit. I really don't know. I really don't know what you can do now with Michael Myers. You can't kill him. Obviously, you can't. Everybody else is dead. Oops. There's spoilers. I'm not going to give spoilers out. But certain people die. Basically everybody. But certain main characters die. So, main character. Not the main character, but that's later. Oops, foreshadowing on the next Halloween movie. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. If it's Halloween ends, you know people are going to die. The main characters are going to die. The main characters. I'm not talking about Michael. There's no way Michael dies in the next one. There's no way. No, wait. Just wait for the end. Wait for the ending, and then wait for the after credits for the next one. Not even made yet, but I know there's gonna be after credits. There's gonna be a weird ending, like Halloween Kills was. You know, a lot of people's like, "Oh, that movie sucked. The ending sucked." Oh, you're just mad at Tom. Oh, I'm like, I'm not saying. I won't say it. I won't say it. Because then I'll get yelled at. Like, oh, you gave out spoilers. Get HBO Max and go see it in a fucking movie, you fucking idiot. But anyway. But I love scary movies. And Halloween is my all-time favorite scary movie. All time. Now, which one in the Halloween movies do I like? Well, the first one, number 4, 5, 6 sucked. Resurrection was alright. No, not Resurrection. H2O was okay. Resurrection sucked. I hated that one. With I think Resurrection was the one with Tyra Banks and Buster Bust. Trick or treat, motherfucker. I hated that one. I hated that one. I hate number 6 because man, basically was just garbage. Number 3, we all know Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. The worst Halloween movie in that franchise. Why was it even made? And everybody's saying, oh, it's a cult classic. No, it wasn't. Michael was not in it. It had no plot. Michael was not even in it. Why did you even make a movie without calling it Halloween and not have Michael Myers in it? Oh, we got a freaking pumpkin in there with the silver shamrock thing. That was fucking horrible. Fucking horrible movie that was. Why was it made? Has nothing to do with the franchise. And that basically killed the franchise until, number 4 came out, which was the what was it called? Halloween 4 Michael Returns. I forgot what the actual name of it. I think it was The Return of Michael Myers or something like that. That one was good. That was what should have been Halloween 3. But they just called it Halloween 4 for some odd reason. But really, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch should be stricken from the records of horror movies. Because it's fucking horrible. It has nothing to do with Michael. Why? Why did you even put it in the franchise? Don't get me started, because I'll go fucking 24 hours with that shit. That stupid, horrible movie. I mean, that's it. As far as the Friday the 13th movies, I like Jason. I mean, Jason Voorhees and everything. I was okay with the first couple ones. They were all right. Jason X is fucking horrible. We all know that. Jason X was horrible. The remake was and I don't know if they're going to ever make another one. Freddy vs. Jason was, well, I mean, people give that mixed reviews. I thought it was all right. They were supposed to do Freddy vs. Jason 2. They had the script all done. They just never made the movie. And then they were thinking about doing Freddy vs. Michael, or Freddy vs. Jason vs. Michael, which would have been fucking epic. Don't know why they haven't done that. They're kind of teasing Chucky versus Michael. Remember that whole thing with the WWE commercials? They were teasing that. That might be a movie. I would love to see that. Chucky versus Michael Myers. Though we all know who would win that. Obviously, you know who wins that. Michael would destroy Chucky. I mean, there's no way you can kill Michael Myers. Or Jason. And maybe Freddy, too. Any horror villain, you can't kill them. They always come back. Like Chucky says, I'll be back. I always come back. That's why we have like 30, like 30 Chucky movies. I'm exaggerating, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I like the Jason movies. Jason X sucked. Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm a big fan of Freddy Krueger and everything. First few movies were okay. First 4 movies were good. Number 5 sucked. Number 6 was okay. And then Wes Craven's New Nightmare. That was awesome. That was a good movie. Then the remake they did a few years ago. That was horrible. They made Freddy Krueger look like a pedophile. Just saying, but I mean, I didn't like that remake. And that's it. And that's it. The Chucky series, I'm okay with some of them. Cult of Chucky sucked. Seed of Chucky sucked. And then Curse of Chucky was okay. But the series, the TV series, is awesome. We got another new episode tomorrow, episode number 4. So see what happens with that tomorrow night. But other than that, my favorite horror series, favorite horror villain is and will always be Michael Myers. That's it. All right, let's get back to that. I wasted too much time. We gotta get to this. Okay, Pete Lay says, "Bro, what alone to?" English. I think he was saying, "Bro, what are you talking about?" Okay. Pete Lee says, "Whoa, dude, what are you, Matt Riddle all of a sudden, bro?" Okay. Pete Lee says 7 weeks away. Wow. Yeah. So the greatest day in history. Not from today, from Friday. In 1 week it'll be 6 weeks. Yeah, you can add. You can add there. That's great. That's great. You can add. We got a lot of comments. Damn, thank you. Okay, back to Tony. He says, well, he or she, or it, or her. You could be gender fluid. I have no problem with that. Just as long as if you're a heterosexual, then you're all good in my book. But if you're a homosexual, just don't splash on me unless you're a chick. Because you know how I love lesbians. But I digress. Now I'm losing my voice. Thank you guys. Because I was screaming up painkiller. Anyway, Tony says new video. Yeah. Oh, back. I went on so many tangents with the Halloween series. Yeah. There's a new Ozzy video. Not really a new video, but it's the 30th anniversary video of the song Hellraiser, which came off of the great album No More Tears. So yeah, it's an animated video of Ozzy and Lemmy kicking some ass, of course, and singing the song. Both of them are in the song now. It's the 30th anniversary edition song, which you can buy now on I don't know if they have it anymore, but they have it on vinyl. I don't know I think you can get it on Spotify. Well, I already have it on Spotify. But yeah, Ozzy and Lemmy singing Hellraiser in that video. Go look it up on YouTube. And by the way, that song was actually written by Ozzy and Lemmy. It was originally written for Ozzy. Ozzy did the original. Lemmy redid it on the Motorhead album. And they just merged it to this new video, which I think is awesome. The video is just... The song is awesome. The video is even better. Not the Motorhead version of Hellraiser, the video. I mean, that's good and all. I mean, we see Lemmy. I mean, Lemmy and Ozzy are like God. So Ozzy's my adopted father, so I have to say that. But yeah, Well, long live Lemmy. Look out with you, cock out! Ace of Spades got a wart in my face! I shouldn't be doing that because it hurts my voice. But we'll move on. Okay. Pete Lee says, not Lemmy, L-E. Don't diss the man. So come down and kick your ass. And then everybody else that's, that loves Lemmy will kick your ass too. So get it right. Lemmy killed who? Well, Lemmy didn't kill anybody, as far as I know. But the video is good. Just go watch the video. That's all I say about that. All right, lagging a little bit. All right, Tony says, "Don't kill yourself." Well, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, suicide is not the answer because you go to hell. So it's is what it is. Blah 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 blah. Plus bearing with. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Now you go. I don't swing that way. Nah. Yeah. So Nick's not doing his job, of course. Oh, he did his job. I apologize. You gotta tell me these things. I know I'm reading back. So I'm not reading. The schmucks are in this. Who came in? Who came in? So yeah, like these mindless fucking zombies. Yeah, you can't see these. I can see the comments, but you guys can't. So because you're gone. So blah blah blah. Yeah, just mindless zombies. Same fucking people making 6 million fake accounts. Same people, the same trio, same guy. Same guy that me, Nick, and Chase buried last week with his dirty asshole. But I digress. Blah blah blah. Nick doing his job as a tribal chief. Okay, so these mindless zombies are out of here. But keep making those fake accounts and giving me dislikes because that's what you do. You don't see me giving out 10 dislikes. Can't prove it either. So anyway. All right, let's get to some real comments. All right. All right. Nick says tonight is Monday night snore, or as we call it, Monday night. You're 3 hours of insomnia. That's that. But instead, I'll be watching the New York Giants. Yeah, get killed by the Chiefs tonight. They better win by 20, but not gonna win by 20. I mean, it is what it is. Mahomes and company. Yeah, Mahomes and company are gonna destroy the Giants tonight. So don't even bother watching that game, Nick. Don't even bother watching Raw tonight either. But it is what it is. All right, let's finish this up. We got a couple more comments, and then we're going right back to Rampage. I promise you. But thank you all for the comments, and thank you all for joining. And that's it. Even you mindless trolls with your Infinity Gauntlet version of your of sock accounts. You love me. You acknowledge me. Do your job. Just do your fucking job, and then get paid by you know who. Nick knows who he is. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. All right, I'm back. Apologize for that. I had to take a quick piss. What else is new? But when you gotta go, you gotta go. All right, we're back. All right, let's finish these comments real quick, and that's it. All right. We got Lauren Tuthill. What's up, Lauren? How you doing? Says, hey Pete, how you doing, Lauren? How you doing? All right, real people in this chat. Real people, not mindless zombies that have no lives. They need to get jobs, real jobs, not play with themselves 24/7, 365 on YouTube. Just saying. Just remember, boys. When you finish your little circle jerk, remember to wipe the colonic, wipe that spiked colonic that you put up your dirty assholes and then in your mouth. Just remember to wipe the colonic, wipe your dirty asshole, and then brush your teeth. Then you can go back to sucking each other's cock. That's really small. So just have at it. Have fun tonight, or have fun any night. That's what you guys do. Where are we? Okay. Nick and Lauren are saying hello. All right, Lauren's like, how are you doing? How 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 you doing there, Lauren? How you doing? I'm doing fine. You know, chilling, drinking a bud. True. Weather! I digress. All right, we're going in. We're going in, ladies and gentlemen. We get it in because every time that because when I'm on my show, we get sexy and we get the ladies wet. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And for all you other guys who just jack off to me, but just keep your distance. Don't splash. Don't go that way. Just keep your moms and girlfriends away from me. But I digress. All right. Lauren says John Carpenter's Halloween. Yes, the original Halloweens. And I think he's doing the reboot now, right? I think he's doing the reboot. The trilogy that's out now. Well, that's been out. I think he's doing that one. I'm not sure. But yeah, John Carpenter's Halloween. I mean, the original's awesome. Original's awesome. I think there's been 4 people that played Michael Myers. 4 people, maybe more. I don't know. All right, going back. Okay, Lauren and Nick going back at it. Lauren said they're not bugging you, or wait, let me say that again. They're not bugging you, are they still? That sounds ebonic, but okay. Yeah, they'll be what they are. They'll still be mindless zombies that love to suck my cock and be jealous of me and be jealous of you guys and Rosa and basically everybody. They got no lives, man. No lives. No lives. Get some real fucking accounts. And then talk to me. If not, get the fuck off. Okay. Nick's talking to Lauren about went and cleared the air on ZDP's stream last night, so hopefully I got my point across. Yeah, I watched that part, Nick. So because Nick was kind of getting emotional last night. So Nick was being a man. He was admitting stuff like I did on Chase's stream a couple of days ago. But still, getting the treatment. I still get the treatment from these trio of mindless zombies that have, probably the same person with 3 accounts, but I digress. It's mindless fucking zombies. No lives, no receipts, and no actual real proof. So, and you're not gonna get my friends to turn on me. So. So You can go fuck yourselves. All right, digress. All right, I'm gonna finish this up because I wanna. I'm hungry. I gotta rest my voice for Monday Night Raw later. Lauren says, "Good. Just so you know, I'm here for you if you need me." Aww. Well, not like that, because I'm married. I'm not gonna be other people. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. So, you're a good person. That's all I gotta say about that. You're a good person, Lauren. Very good person, like Nick and like Chase and like Double Z, like fan of YouTube, like Joe Cronin, and basically everybody else that I'm friends with on this great wide world of social media. That's why the prophecy is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And as always, Lauren, Nick, and everybody who's even watching this, as always, the prophecy always wins. Always. You can ask Rosemary yourself. You know who Rosemary is. If you don't know, go watch TNA. My demon bride, my demon assassin. She knows. She actually tweeted me. Actually, what I could do is... Alright, I'll show that at the end. Because Rosemary actually liked one of my tweets. So you don't think wrestlers don't tweet me? They don't respond to me? I'm like JD and getting blocked by a million fucking people from the WWE. Or wrestlers from the WWE and everybody. So you can go fuck yourselves because I showed all the proof and you have none. Alright, we're almost done with the comments and then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. Because we're just taking a commercial break. A long commercial break. Alright, Nick and Lauren talking amongst themselves. Talking to private chat. That's okay. Okay, Nick says, took care of those trolls. Yes, you made your paycheck. And that's it. Alright. Lauren says, always. Let me pass. Yeah, 2015. Right before his birthday, actually. The month before his birthday. And then, I didn't even know, in 2015, I didn't know that his birthday was the same day as me until I looked at his obituary. I was like, holy shit, he has the same birthday as mine and Jesus? Damn! And I met the guy many, many, many times. I proceeded to didn't get drunk together, but we had Jack and Coke together in the backstage area. Oh, you think I'm lying? I don't have pictures, but I wish I did. But I have pictures of Ozzy, so actually, I think I showed them before. I think I still have them somewhere. Where did I put those? What did I put those fucking pictures on? Oh, here you go. Here's one of them. Well, actually, yeah, I do have both of them. I'll show them again. So you mindless zombies can say, "Oh, you never met anybody. You don't do shit." And these are not fake pictures. Just want to point that out. These are not fake. This one's not fake. Nick saw this one, but I'll show it again for you mindless zombies. This was years ago, like 20 some odd years ago, I think. This was at remember Tower Records? All you mindless people know Tower Records that used to be in New York City. New York City. It's not there no more. I think it's the MLB store now. In Lower Manhattan, not that one, not Mid Manhattan. But yeah, this was at Tower Records during the Prince of Darkness box set, and Ozzy's got so many box sets out, so it's not even funny. And I got all of them. But this was at the Prince of Darkness box set. And this was like 2000 something, I think. But yeah, here it is. Once again. I'll try to show that. There it is. Ozzy. Well, that's me with the jet hat and the Ozzy shirt. I don't even know if I have that shirt anymore. But yeah, me next to Ozzy, not photoshopped. I mean, how can this be a Photoshop if it's an actual picture from a Polaroid camera? You morons. That's the picture right there. then I talked to Sharon right after I took the picture. I was talking to Sharon. Sharon! And I went up to Sharon. I was like, please, please, Sharon, let me marry your daughter, Kelly Osbourne, please. And she started laughing at me. But, yeah. It is what it is. So, yeah, I did meet the man, Ozzy, many times. I even met the original, well, he still is, the metal god, Rob Halford. I met Corey Taylor of Slipknot and Stone Sour. What does he really think about me? Maybe we should ask him. That running joke. Yeah. Met Corey Taylor. I met so many. I met In This Moment. Everybody knows that since 2005. I met so many musicians. I lost count of how many. Because I'm Mr. VIP, and you're not. You guys you mindless little fucking zombies that are still watching. You haven't been in not one, not two, but 3 music videos. One of them is almost, getting really. It's still. It keeps going down, up and down between 2 million and under 2 million. But right now it's almost at 2 million again. So, just saying. And the other two, the other video, you don't see me in the video. I'm part of the video, in the Q&A section. They just show my name and everything. It's like, oh, Peter G from, well, whatever. So yeah, so I was on that video. That was the In This Moment, A Star Across Wasteland Deluxe Edition DVD Q&A. Just go to Q&A section. I was on that. Then I did an acoustic show, which I kind of butchered because some mindless idiot behind me was screaming in my ear. I'm telling him to shut the fuck up, and then Maria had to yell scold me. It's like, shut up. So I kind of ruined it. I didn't really ruin the concert, but ruined the song. But I apologize. They forgave me because that's what musicians do. Because In This Moment loves me. It is what. But yeah, move on. That's it. But yeah, let me pass November 2015. So we still miss him, and we're still going to love Motorhead and everything, and we're still going to look out with your cock out. Well, I don't rock out my cock out, so unless I'm alone. So can't do it when the missus is here, and that's it. All right, we'll move on. I think, well, we got another troll named Fred Gordon Herbert. I don't know. That's a troll. Let me actually read these mindless zombies. Some of these comments. Just watch these people and just you know who you. Because I'm reading and I'm reading and I can't do them at the same time. So that's why I have mods. And they're gonna like them. Fuck you. So I'll see if I'll put it up. I guess I can. Feels good, man. Yeah. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you before. So, but as long as as long as you're a real account and not a fake, you have to have at most over 100 subs. Over 100. Then I'll actually take you seriously. If not, get the fuck off. That's all I can say about that. But I will acknowledge you. As long as you are as long as you're positive, you have positive comments and not fake positive comments like I like your video. The next thing you know, you're freaking doing a video on me because you're a troll with a fake account. Because I would go into your channel and just say, "Oh, got 0 subscribers. You just made a video, made the fucking account today." Yeah, you really think that we're dumb, right? Okay. Anyway. Lauren says, Pete, don't worry, just come to Caldo's page. Yeah, when I have the time, I will. When I have the time. Right now, I don't have time. Anyway. Okay, might have to watch this person here. I'll acknowledge it. Robloxer News. says hi. Just watch. Just have to watch him. Lois says, talking to Nick, and if you need Pete, I'm here too. Well, don't just not say anything. Get a room. I digress. Nick says, just felt like I am innocent on this. Well, I don't think you did anything wrong, Nick. I mean, people say that, if you don't man up, you're a pussy. I manned up on a lot of things. I manned up, in Chase's stream the other day. Because this mindless fucking witch hunt with me being the P word and people bringing up things from 9 years ago with the Trap Queen situation. And, and Will being his drunken self, as always. And now he's supposedly friends with Chase. Now, we all know that's a lie. Because he's trying to white knight for people. Yeah, he still call me the names and still call me the P word. But I came in the chat and I just said, yeah, I admitted saying that Britney Trap Queen was hot 9 years ago. So yeah, I said it. I admitted it, and I apologized for it. Again. And then Will's like, oh, he gets a slap on the wrist. No, I get a free pass. Why didn't you admit some of the shit you've done in the past? You really, really, really should apologize for all the stuff you did with me and, your little friend Jesse Acevedo back in the day with Deathlock Armageddon. But I'm cool with Jesse now. Well, suppose I don't talk to him, but still, you really should apologize. I'm not going to be friends with you, but it is what it is. I just want nothing to do with you. Just, if you apologize for all the shit back in the day, and especially in 2017, that's all I got to say. Then I'll just let bygones be bygones. But still, I'm not going to be associated with you or ever be your friend. Because you backstab, you love to stick the knife in people's backs. So, flip-flopper. But that's all I'm going to say. I admitted that part, and that's it. But still, these mindless zombies say that I wanted to Nick. I said this last Friday with Nick and Chase that some mindless 13-year-old kid going around calling me the P word because I inadvertently said that I wanted to rape him when I meant I wanted to rip him a new a-hole because he was talking shit, of course. But somehow it came out as rape. So shitstorm started. Still going on. But it is what it is. I already explained it, and I'm not going to explain it anymore. There's no way that I would ever want to meet, first of all, not meet a 13-year-old brat that's a cousin of another brat, supposedly. And second of all, why would I want to rape a 13-year-old kid? I mean, come on. You really love to twist my words around. You mindless fucking zombies. You really love it. Did I say it? Yeah, I said it, but I meant it in a different way. So it came out the wrong way, okay? So I'm not gonna, I'll apologize, but I'm not apologizing like apologizing, okay? I meant to say rip, it came out as rape. So don't blame me, blame my phone, because that's what I was on that time when I wrote it. So, fuck you. Fuck you. Your proof is now invalid. It's invalid. That's it. So, get off my dick about it. Because you still write it, so. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so yeah. This is my man up portion of the show. Now, get off my dick. But you won't. think it's a fake apology. Not a fake apology. I don't fake anything. So, it is what it is. And I know Lauren, Nick, Chase, fan of YouTube, and Double Z. I explained it to them. I explained everything to them. So it is what it is. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show this. This is another picture I took. This was at Ozfest, by the way. Long time ago. This was Ozfest 99, actually. This is my bad handwriting, by the way. So, yeah. This was backstage at Ozfest 99. So there you go. And this is not Photoshop. This is an actual picture. I printed it out. So, but the original picture is on one of my Facebook pages. That's all I can say. All right, let's move on. We're almost at 2 hours. I'm hungry, so. You understand? Big ups to WJ. Nick says, just felt like I'm innocent. Like I mentioned, you stood up and you took it like a man. Not like that, but you know what I mean. But glad you got over it, Nick. I'm glad you got over it. Okay. You are. Nick says, I want nothing to do with drama anymore. Don't we all? But drama will follow us around until we're in the grave. And that's that. All right, moving on. Yeah, like I said, watch this guy, my mods, and I'll watch him too. As long as, like I said, as long as you have a real positive comment, or you know, and that's all I gotta say about that. But if you're a fake, get the fuck out, and you will get out. You just get either timed out or knocked out. I don't mean knocked out. You know what I mean. You're out of here. Okay, well, Blocks and News says, how is everyone? I'm doing pretty good. Okay. Why does he not respond? Because I'm responding to other comments, dumbass. Anyway. All right, we're almost done with the comments. We went a long time with the comments. Thank you all, though. Lauren says, and Long Island as well. Yeah, because we're the New York connection around here. Lauren's from Long Island. Me and Nick from Brooklyn. You know, my home state is New Jersey, but whatever. I digress. Lauren says, I rarely read the post in the chat. Yeah, because I'm reading everybody else's posts because there was so many. So you gotta wait. I can't just do it in real time, I'm not a machine. But I digress. Lauren says, you're like me, but I'm more wrestling VIP. I have met wrestlers before. Actually, that's another thing too. I don't know if she's still watching, but actually she's going to make dinner soon. So make my dinner. All right. I got a couple here. Where is it? Here we go. See, it's in my drawer. Full shit. What? All right. So I mean, I got more in my I don't know where my scrapbook is, but all right. Lauren will love this. Nick will love this, and whoever else is watching, they will love this. So this is not fake either. Lauren, you'll love this. Gotta back this up. There you go. Bushi from New Japan. Bushi. I don't know what year that was, but got that. Some of you, you'll love this one. Bully Ray. Even though I pissed him off. Actually, when I got this actual autograph, I pissed him off because I said congratulations on the WWE Hall of Fame. He's like, we never made it to the WWE Hall of Fame yet. Kind of thought it was stupid. So I was like, oops. So I botched, but still, yeah, still I met one half of the 27, 28 time tag team champions, part of Team 3D, the Dudleys, whatever you want to call them. Bully Ray or My name is Ray Dudley. And go listen to the Busted Open podcast with him and Dave LaGreca. That's it. But I have more. I have tons more. I'll bring them out one day. I think I have another. I have another one in here. Yeah, I had another one. Where is it? Under my mounds of shit. I got another one. Guys. I got another one. Mr. Blacklist himself, Marty Scurll, the villain, when he had the Ring of Honor TV title. Before, I think this is before. Yeah, I think that's I don't know if this one's before he joined the Bullet Club and the Elite, or was maybe after he joined the Villain Club. So I digress. But where's Marty Scurll now? Yeah, he had a good career. He should be in AEW right now with with Adam Cole and company. But the whole Me Too movement in 2018 fucked his career. That's it. All right. Okay. Lauren says, "Nah, they ain't friends. Why can't we be friends?" We'll move on. All right. Lauren's going to make some dinner. What are you gonna make? Gonna make me a mean steak? Is gonna be better than Titus Catering? I mean, really? Come on. I could go for a mean steak, but I'm not gonna go to Titus Catering and get it. Gotta wait for them. Gotta wait for the missus. She's still shopping. God damn it. Gotta have my mean steak when I watch Monday Night Raw in a couple hours. And a drink. I'm probably gonna either drink this or Pepsi tonight. I mean, I do have a whole ton of liquor in the fridge. So we'll get that, and we'll move on from there. Actually, I just got a notification for a comment on I think one of my videos. It was to let me go back here. Pete Lee. He's like, "Why did you time me out?" Well, I didn't mean to. I did it, because I apologize. So you can come back in if you want. So just don't act gay, because that comment you left kind of sounded gay, and I don't go that way, like I said. So, but if you want to come back in, go ahead. All right. So Lauren's out of here. So we only got one person still watching. All right, let's get back to SmackDown, and we're gonna run through this review, the results, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to get the SmackDown Rampage numbers for you guys if they're up on ringsidenews.com, but if not, then whatever. We'll move on. All right, now we got 0. Well, if you guys got something to do, then that's fine. But we'll move on. All right, so going back to Rampage finally after like an hour and a half of great comments, well, mostly great comments. All right, so we had Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston. Great match, like I said, 4 out of 5 stars. Bryan wins with by locking Eddie in the triangle choke, and then Eddie flipped him off, and they passed out. So Bryan Danielson is now in the finals of the World Title Elimination Tournament. He will face either Jon Moxley or Orange Cassidy at Full Gear next Saturday, and Moxley and Orange Cassidy will have their match this Wednesday night on Dynamite. And I think you know what's going to be the finals, because I think we all know it's going to be Moxley and Danielson in the finals, and I think Danielson's going to win and then face either Kenny or Adam Page at a later date, which might be the January 5th show. But then, again, we don't know yet. We won't find out till November the 14th. Well, 13th. That's that at Full Gear. All right, we'll move on from there. All right, after the match, Bryan wants a handshake, and Eddie's like, "Fuck your handshake," and he leaves. What a sore loser. That's why you're a Yankee fan there, Eddie, right? Sore loser. Not saying anything bad about you, Eddie, because I met you a couple times, but I mean, you do got a mean streak. I think you need, maybe get that anger management. Just saying. Anyway, after that, we get to an interview with Tony Baloney and his special guest, CM Punk, who's not going back to the WWE. Mr. Clickbait. That's it. So anyway, Tony and Punk having a good time. Punk's had we're saying had a great week. He had a good match on Dynamite with Bobby Fish. So he's trying to talk about that and see what's going to happen with him going into Full Gear. And then we hear off in the distance Eddie Kingston ranting and raving, cursing up a storm because it's sore loser. And then you see Punk like, "What's your problem, man? What the fuck's your problem?" And then he's like, "Don't tell me what my problem is, man." And then they're about to go at it. And then, Ruby Soho and a couple other people, I have no idea who they are, they have to break everything up. Punk's like, "Come on, you want to go to sleep again?" So it looks like we might get Eddie Kingston and CM Punk at Full Gear. And I wouldn't be mad about that. I would not be mad about that match. I think it'll be a great match. I just think Eddie Kingston will get knocked out again, but just saying. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be Punk's next feud match, whatever you want to call it. It's already 5-0. It looks probably gonna be either 6 or 7-0 by the time we get to next year. At least now he's fighting credible talent. Thank you, Tony Khan. Thank you, Tony Khan, for giving him some better talent to fight instead of. I'm not saying anything bad about Will Hobbs or Daniel. Daniel Garcia was a good match. Bobby Fish was an excellent match on Dynamite last week, and the match he just had with Bobby Fish was great. Now he's going to have a match with Eddie Kingston. So they fought before, way back in the day, back in Ring of Honor, circa 2004, 2005. When we all remember the RHCCW feud. Remember, some of us old timers remember that. But other than that, you millennials don't know shit. But I digress. But yeah, we all remember the RHCCW feud, which was led by Homicide and Joe. And then other than that, CCW had Chris Hero, Claudio Castagnoli, and we all know it's Cesaro. Who else was in that Cage of Death match? That was a weak Cage of Death, by the way. It was Chris Hero, Claudio Castagnoli, before they became the Kings of Wrestling. Who else was in that match? Homicide, Samoa Joe. I don't know if Punk was in that. I don't think Punk was in it a lot, but and Necro Butcher, that old fart he is, and a couple other guys win that match too. Crazy match. The entire freaking ring was around. The entire ringside area was encased in the Cage of Death. Wasn't the greatest one. Not the greatest one. We all remember that. There's been like 20 some odd Cage of Deaths, and since really 2015, Cage of Death hasn't been that great. I think it might be making a comeback. I don't know yet. Because CCW did come back with a show called Resilience over the weekend, so we'll see. Maybe Cage of Death comes back. Not going to be the greatest Cage of Death, but we'll see. But, Cage of Death from, the start of CCW with Zandig and company. New Jack was even in one. Homicide was even in one. Just freaking sick spots galore in those matches. They started on top of the stage at the old ECW arena, and then they had like a scaffold, a steel cage scaffold they had they had the ring right here. Then they had another ring, which is filled with thumbtacks and everything, and among other sorts of things. And at one point, there was one where the cage of death was actually electrified. No, not exploding barbed wire cage or anything like that. It was just like they just took like a battery and just like, oh, we're gonna stick this here into the cage of death and think it's electrified. And then it's just evolved after. I mean, since 2009, really. They have the cage, then they have like a freaking pyramid one time of ladders. Then they had like a scaffold of the glass ceiling, I call it. That's where the original glass ceiling term comes from. The hardcore term, glass ceiling. They had that, plus the glass ceiling scaffold, where basically that was probably one of the final spots in the match, putting an opponent through the entire glass ceiling all the way down to the fucking ring. I mean, go look some of the most recent Cage of Death matches. They're sick. But CCW from like 2009 all the way up to about 2015. Well, really 2001 to 2008, 2009, the John Zandig years. Jesus! You know, those years with DJ Hyde and company. Well, DJ Hyde I think came later. But yeah, the John Zandig years, good shit. Good shit. With the Tournament of Death and, Sick Nick Mondo and Nick Gage and But now I think CCW kind of evolved into, some of the hardcore promotions that are out now, like H2O, like Matt Tremont's promotion, and GCW, which is basically the hardcore death match promotion right now. Which I can't wait to see January 23rd at the Hammerstein. Just saying. That's it. All right, so we get that. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna see Punk and Eddie Kingston maybe at Full Gear. But we'll see. And that's that. All right, we're gonna run down the rest of Rampage, then get quickly into Smackdown, and then we're gonna grab a bite, and then probably take a mean old shit, and then get ready for a Monday Night Snore in a few hours. Thank you all for joining me, and you probably all left, but okay, that's fine. Maybe you went to get out, get a drink, or just didn't want to hear my sexy voice anymore. But I digress. All right. So after that segment, we go to Matt Sydal, Dante Martin 3. We had the man of the hour, Leo Rush, at ringside for this epic match, which is the last part of the trilogy. It was supposed to be Leo Rush and Dante Martin teaming up for the very first time in Leo Rush's debut match in AEW, on Rampage. It was supposed to take on the Sydal brothers, but Mike Sydal got hurt. So they did this. Now the third and maybe final match between these guys. Great match. Dante wins after hitting the double springboard moonsault press for the 1-2-3. So Dante Martin wins the trilogy after Matt Sydal tried the lightning spiral and Dante blocked it. And then he hits the double springboard moonsault press 1-2-3 at almost 11 minutes. So great match. Like I said, 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right. After that, we get the face-to-face, as always, the main event with Bismarck Henry. I don't know what you be cooking, Rock. Smells like shit. All right, so we get Bismarck Henry in the main event interview spot, as always. So he's talking to Abaddon and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby, about their comments leading into their Trigger Street fight for the AEW Women's World Title. Actually, it's a non-title match. I apologize. If Abaddon wins, she gets a future title shot. So Mark asks Abaddon her thoughts. Abaddon's like, blah, spewing blood and everything. Well, she fit the part for Halloween. She basically says nothing, spews a whole bunch of blood. But the doctor, Britt Baker, says, well, I got some tricks for you. And then, he's trying to get a response from Abaddon. She disappears. And then Britt's like, we should go. And then Mark's like, well, the time for talk is over. It's time for the main event. I hate that fucking part of the fucking show. Just do the interview. Shut up. Get to the match. A little less talk and a lot more action here on BCR. No, sorry. That's Ashley Marie. All right, so let me get that. And then after that, we get to this match, this non-title trick or street fight between Abaddon and Dr. Britt Baker, baby. We had Rebel and Jamie Hayter with the Doctor dressed up. They were dressed up as zombies, which is kind of cool. Dr. Britt Baker, I think, she wasn't really dressed up. She had like a little bit of makeup on and stuff like that. But it was cool. This match was sick. Not as sick as Britt Baker Thunder Rosa, but beat the crap out of each other. Abaddon's like getting up from everything. Like she's like not even like she's like no selling everything. At one point, Abaddon does the zombie sit up and pulls out thumbtacks, and Britt Baker's like, oh, shit! I remember this from Thunder Rosa's match. Crap! So they're trying to see who's gonna be put in the thumbtacks first. Well, Britt Baker once again got put in the thumbtacks with a rock bottom by Abaddon. Goes for the cover. Britt kicked out not once but twice at 2. And then Britt gets up, hits Abaddon in the head with a chair, basically to no effect. Then she wraps the chair around her neck, goes for the curb stomp. She hits the curb stomp. I was like, she broke her neck. She's dead. Abaddon's actually dead. But then Abaddon's like, ah! I was like, damn, this bitch is not dead yet. Good lord. But anyway, Britt's like, she starts getting scared. Then she tries to lock in the lockjaw. Actually, before that, she grabs the tacks, shoves it in Abaddon's mouth, and then we get the old super kick in the mouth trick. Then she tries to set up the lockjaw, and she's like, I can't put her hand in her mouth. It's disgusting. And Abaddon starts biting away. So Jamie Hayter gets in the ring to deck Abaddon. Well, that doesn't work. So then Abaddon's like, well, Rebel, get over here. She grabs Rebel, which allowed Britt Baker to pick up the win with a roll-up in the tacks. Ow. Ugh. Sick. So Britt Baker once again wins another hardcore battle. But not as great as her and Thunder Rosa was, sadly. But still, pretty decent match. I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So Britt Baker wins again. And at this point, we don't know if there's going to be a AEW Women's World Title match at Full Gear, because she's not on the card as of right now, which sucks. How can you have a pay-per-view without the good doctor there? But she'll be in the backstage giving her husband Adam Cole baby some a good time, if you know what I mean. But that's it. How much? Okay, we're good. All right, that's it. All right, and that ends that ends Rampage. So that's it. So the results once again: Bryan Danielson defeated Eddie Kingston with a triangle choke. He goes on to the finals of the tournament. Let's see what happens with that. Dante Martin beat Matt Sydal, and Sydal Martin 3 with a double springboard moonsault. And that's that. And then in the main event, in a trick or street fight, Britt Baker defeated Abaddon with a 1925 roll-up into the thumbtacks. That's it. So Rampage was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. So I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. And that's that. All right, now I'm going to quickly get into Smackdown, the monstrosity that is But I'm gonna go really quick. Like my and your girlfriend from the Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So, as always, our commentary team of Mitchell Cole and good buddy Pat McAfee as a survivor. And boy, a horrible show. We had a trick or street fight in the long-going war between Shinsuke Nakamura and Happy Baron Snorbin Corbin and his good buddy Madcap Moss and Rick Boogs fight. As always on a Halloween episode, you gotta have a Halloween street fight that sucks. That sucks, big hairy monkey cock. But I digress. And we move on. All right, so we saw with Charlotte. Let's face Charlotte Flair. They feisty exchange like her and Becky, which got her in the town. She talks about how great she is and nobody can do what I do, and basically because winning another title is just another Friday to me. And then the boss, Sasha Banks, comes out, starts laughing. She says, "You're not the leader around here. I'm the boss. It's boss time." And basically, Sasha wants another title shot. So Charlotte's like, "Bitch, I beat you before. Let's get somebody new." Okay, good. Yeah, we don't want to see Charlotte Sasha part 55. So let's get somebody new. And out comes Shotzi Blackheart. Ow, ow, ow! Hank. She comes out and, well, I want a shot at the belt. So Charlotte's like, okay, you're new. Let's do it. As you know, let's do it, like Paul Stanley says. So she shoots her tank. She shoots that little Nerf thing at Charlotte. Nothing happened. That's it. So I gave that 2.5 stars. Then we get to the match. Wow, we got Sasha at ringside, where she should have been on commentary. It was an okay match. Nothing great. There was one point in the match when Shotzi hit a super hurricane run, which Pat McAfee called like a spider monkey. Okay. Then we get near the match. Sasha tries for a distraction as young as Charlotte. Charlotte has to stop her movement. Charlotte tried to run at Charlotte, but she had to stop and almost Sasha. But this backfired on Shotzi as Charlotte grabbed natural selection 1, 2, 3 at the 11.5 minute mark. She picks up the victory. Match was so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Charlotte leaves, and Sasha comes to try to say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean this to happen. I'm sorry." And Shotzi's like, "Bitch, fuck you!" Pushed her down on her ass. And then after that, Shotzi beats the living shit out of her. Throws her into the tank. Then she hits the ball pit, and then starts going, "Ow, ow, ow!" So basically, Shotzi turned heel. And I like it. I like it. I want more of it. That's all I got to say about that. So we'll move on from there. So it looks like we're going to see Sasha and Shotzi maybe this week on Smackdown. And maybe a match or something like that. We'll see. But that's it. Or at least somebody new for Charlotte to fight and beat. It is what it is. And that's that. All right. Kayla and her guest, Jeff Hardy. Well, not his new ego and whatever he's going to be on SmackDown, but he's there in a little flannel shirt. I was like, "Who'll be back on SmackDown?" And then Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss come in. They start laughing at him. Stupid idiots. I was thinking, I was like, "Oh, we're going to Baron Corbin against Jeff Hardy." No. I was thinking maybe Jeff Hardy would have came out in the trick or street fight. Nope. So what was the point in that segment? So I get that 2 out of 5 stars. All right, then we see the destruction that happened last week on SmackDown, the first good 40 minutes down. Then the show went. Then even still did a 2.1, whatever. But anyway, just the crap out of everybody, uh, beating up Adam Pearce along the way, earning himself a indefinite suspension. But then we hear from Adam Pearce, who's not really happy with what happened to him and with what Brock did to basically everybody else at ringside. So he says, well, Brock, you're indefinitely suspended, and also I'm going to fine you $1 million, even though he said $100 million. I don't think Brock has that kind of money, but so he fines him $1 million, which is basically a paycheck from a one-match paycheck for Brock. That's it. Okay. Then we see Paul Heyman looking on, and he's kind of like, this is funny. He's amused. And then, creepy Kayla Braxton comes up to him again. Why not? Ask him what Brock's gonna think about this. So Heyman's like, well, I'm not gonna answer to you, Kayla. So Kayla's like, damn it, answer the question. So Heyman starts going into a humongous rant about how great Brock Lesnar is. He's like, he's the conqueror, Brock Lesnar, And then Kayla's like, mm-hmm. Then he starts calming down. He says, and then that's it. He just leaves after that. So he starts going on a humongous rant about Brock being great. Then he's like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm the manager of the council, the tribal council of the tribal chief. So, the ever-growing where does Paul stand here storyline goes on. And we'll see what happens with all that next week. All right, so I gave all that 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go back to the ring with the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, with Angela, his trusty sword at ringside, with him. And it's another open challenge. So he's like, well, it's open challenge time, so who's come out? So, of all people, Mustafa Ali comes out. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna suck. And the match did suck. McIntyre makes Ali tap out to the Kimura lock. That's a new interesting move in his arsenal. Where we got that from? Brock. So he hits the so Drew hits the locks in the Kimura. Ali taps out like always. So we have your 2-minute suckfest match of the night, and that's it. So Drew wins in just about 2 minutes. Match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. And then we go to commentary and about to go to the next segment regarding King Xavier Woods and Kingston. But then out of nowhere, Ali gets on the mic and goes on a humongous rant, almost like shoot. Basically, he's saying, you know why you people boo me? It's because my name is Mustafa Ali. So going back to that fucking gimmick again. Garbage. It's garbage. Just release him. Let him go to Impact. Because he's not going to AEW. I don't think Tony Khan has anything to do with him. So fuck Mustafa Ali. Go back to catering with Monsieur. And I digress. All right, after that we see King Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston walking, and Kofi singing "Hail King Xavier," praising him up the wazoo. Then they run into Hit Row. Basically, they're talking amongst themselves and like, we're not worthy, we suck. No, it is what it is. So they're saying like, we're not worthy to be, in the presence of the king. And they start singing to him. I'm like, what's the point? Is this how Hit Row is going to be, just in pointless segments? When they should be wrestling, they should be showcased. This is what WWE is. They fuck NXT up again. So that's what it finds. All right, then we go to of Kofi Kingston as Sir Kofi Kingston. Uh, go on a rant, not a rant, praising Kofi up the wazoo, saying Kofi's a confidant and a friend of mine, quoting the Golden Girls theme song. Then he gives him a special pin, which is he gave him like a unicorn pin or something like that. Then the Usos come out. Why not? They basically had the greatest feud in WWE history over the last 10 years, 10 or so years. And basically saying, well, we're the real royalty out here. It's like, well, we're the ones, because they roll with the tribal chief. Then they start going back and forth about, ranting about each other's clothes. And Xavier's like, silence, enough! And he proposes a kill by combat match. I don't know what that match is, but I mean, it wasn't a hardcore match because, as we saw later on, it was just basically a basic tag team match. So I just don't want a trial by fire, trial by combat match. But yeah, at least we get a tag team match between the Usos and the New Day once again. By the greatest match in Hell in a Cell history. Next to Undertaker and the greatest tag team Hell in a Cell match. Not the greatest Hell in a Cell match. We all know which one that is. Undertaker Mankind. So that's that. So we'll see what happens with that later. So I gave that 2.25 5 stars. All right, after that, we get the Raw Rebound, which we haven't seen in years. Then we go to the Trick or Street fight between Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss taking on the Rocker himself, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Rick Boogs. Nothing great here. Nothing great. Match was corny. It was a stupid Halloween, boring as fuck hardcore match. It wasn't even hardcore. Commentary's being stupid, making Halloween puns. And then the idiots from the 24/7 division come out. Reggie and company. They come out to ruin everything. Reggie gets away again. Because I guess Reggie's never losing that goddamn belt. So, blah, blah, blah. They go on. They double team Madcap Moss. They dunk him in the and then they take the apples and they start eating them. They throw on the Pat McAfee's like, hey, salute. They eat apples and shit. It's like, have one, Michael Cole. Yeah, should have threw it at his fucking face. But anyway, and it looked like Nakamura and Boogs were about to win. Boogs went to the middle rope for a move, and then two masked men, if you will, out. They Boogs widow stick, and then Moss hits a neck breaker on the pumpkin for the win in a little over 10 minutes. And that's that. All right, so I gave that match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, the masked men they unmask, and it's Angel Umberto. Okay. What do they have to do with Happy Corbin and Moss? Is Happy Corbin getting another stable like the supposed Knights of the Round thing he had with the remnants of the Forgotten Sons, who are now both gone? Are we still? I mean, Jackson Riker, I think, is gone too, or he's in catering at this point. I don't get it. Maybe just. I think this in the feud now with Madcap Moss and Sable now, and just Shinsuke and Boogs with nobody else to help them at this point. We'll see. That's that. So we'll see what happens this Friday night. All right, then we see Sonya Deville, who denies stacking the deck against Naomi. Then Sami Zayn comes in, talks about the Survivor Series a little bit. Then they cut that. It's like, oh, I should be in your corner and everything. I should go out with you and everything. Then they cut the segment. Then go right to Naomi's stupid entrance. Don't transition. Just went right into it. Bad production. Good job there, Mr. Kevin Dunn, you fucking cunt. With your 6 million cuts. So I should cut you off. But I digress. And that's it. All right, then we go to Naomi and Shayna Baszler, which was a minute suckfest. Sonya Deville comes out and abuses her power once again. And she's like, you know, since Brock injured the original ref last week, I'm going to be the ref. You know what's going to happen there. Shayna puts her, Baszler reverses a move, and Sonya goes, boom, boom, boom. And Shayna wins in a little over a minute. A minute suckfest. And Naomi is not a happy camper. And then Naomi gets put in the cure for the clutch and passes out. And then she goes back to catering to make some cookies. That's it. So I give the match a dud. So didn't care. Zero. That's it. All right. Then we see the New Day promising to take out the Usos later on. Then we see Naomi walking in the back, and she's mad as hell. She says, damn, I gotta make cookies again. Basically, she says she'd love to fight Sonya Deville if she ever gets back in the ring. And she also faced Shayna Baszler one-on-one as well. And I'm like, you just fought her. Why would you want to fight her again? Really, you fought her twice, and you lost twice. Good logic. Good logic, Naomi. Go bake me a cookie. And that's it. All right, then we get to the main event. The New Day versus the Usos saga is back in effect. Pretty deep match. The ending was kind of corny. It ends as I think it was Xavier hits a top rope axe handle on Jay, but Jay grabs a Samoan drop for a near fall, and then basically chaos happens near the end. Jay hits a super kick on Kofi, but Xavier Woods made a blind tag and grabbed a 1925 roll up on Jay. 1, 2, 3. So the Royal New Day pick up the win in over 10 minutes. It was an okay match, nothing great. Gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's basically it for SmackDown. But SmackDown was garbage. Garbage Friday night. So I gave it 3 out of 10 stars. And if you don't like my rating for SmackDown, then fuck you. Do your own video. And that's all I gotta say about that. And that's it. All right, so your results for SmackDown. Face Charlotte Flair beat Shea, Shotzi, Sasha. We'll see what happens with that. McIntyre beat Mustafa Ali with the Kimura lock in about 2 minutes. And then Mustafa Ali does a shoot promo. Nobody cares. In the Trick or Street fight, Madcap Moss and Happy Baron Storm Corbin defeat Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs with help from Angel Garza and Leo. Shayna Baszler, the 920 with a fast count by Bill in about a minute. And then in the main, the New Day as Xavier Woods rolled up Jey Uso for that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rampage against 7 out of 10 stars. And that's it. All right, really quickly, I want to try to get that out of here. Try to get to your Rampage SmackDown rating, if I can find it, on ringsidenews.com. Let's see. I'll do some highlights on some little news bits from Ringside News. Sasha Banks fans attack Britt Baker for calling out the WWE over gimmick infringement. That's kind of weird. NXT production team getting tips from the WWE main roster. I guess they need some better camera work. Kevin Dunn. All right, we got the Rampage rating, and it got a big boost. Not a big boost. Well, yeah, pretty decent boost. This past Friday night. All right, according to Show Buzz Daily, the October 29th episode of AEW Rampage brought in 623,000 viewers, garnered a 0.25 in the demo. So that's pretty good. As was a big boost from last week's 515,000 views for the live Rampage, and that's that. So went down last week. Was down last week from week before 559 for the October 15th episode. Then it went down to 515. Then it went back up to 625, 623, I should say. So that's pretty good for Rampage. It went up a little bit. Hopefully this week, this Friday night on a live edition of Rampage, this week and next week are live. See if they can keep up the momentum and get some more ratings before going back to taped. Well, actually, I think they said they're not. Well, next year they're not going to go taped at all, which is good. We'll see. Kofi Kingston says the New Day is the greatest faction of all time. Really, Kofi? Really? You forgot the NWO? You forgot the Elite? You forgot DX? Among other factions that are way better than the New Day? Will you be smoking there, Ganja Man? But I digress. There's an article on why Steve Austin never became a breakout crossover Hollywood star for the WWE. Well, he did that one movie, I think, where he didn't go anywhere. That's it. He hasn't done anything in Hollywood for a while. All right. Anyway, if anybody's going to WrestleMania 38 in April next year, there will be an on-sale party set for AT&T Stadium. So go have fun at the party. And that's that. Over the weekend, yesterday, there was a special edition of BTE, being the Elite, where they mocked the Squid Game. So that was kind of cool. Got some sad news to report about our good friend Danhausen, who hopefully will be going to AEW pretty soon. He suffered an injury at a local indie show. So hopefully he gets back on his feet and gets back in that ring pretty soon. Caleb Braxton dressed up as Paul Heyman to troll him. More sad news on the injury front. Thunder Rosa, no, not that Rosa. Thunder Rosa is out of action as she suffered a concussion. And she's not going to be on Dynamite this week. It's going to be Anna Jay in action in the TBS tournament. And I think there's another match in that tournament this Wednesday night. Got that. But we'll move on. So, speedy recovery to Thunder Rosa. See what happens with that. Becky Lynch broke character for an emotional moment with a fan. Okay. All right. Since it's November and the Survivor Series is coming up, it's the 25th anniversary of The Rock and his debut, The Rock's debut. Well, WWE is planning a full month tribute to The Rock. Okay. And that's that. All right, I mentioned the opening match for Raw tonight. Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. That's going to open Raw and probably be mired in chaos. And then end the show. See what happens with that. Angel Garza found out he was going to SmackDown by watching the draft. Obviously. Dewdrop. Dewdrop. Believed Eve Marie was retired from the WWE. Well, she should have been. She should really now be retired. Get out of here, Eve Marie. Go back to You're bullshit. Don't ever come back to the WWE, you botch machine. And that's all I gotta say about that. Fuck Eva Marie and fuck her fans, all two of them. That's it. All right, more women's news. The lovely Lita, Hall of Famer Lita, loves seeing AEW as viable competition for the WWE. Interesting. I'd love to see Lita come back, just for like maybe another match, but this time AEW. Bring Trish Stratus with you. But I doubt they'll ever go to AEW. But you never know. I mentioned the Elite pairing the Squid games in a really hilarious fashion on BTE yesterday. There was one today too. No, actually, it wasn't one today. I don't think, because I didn't get a notification about BTE today. That kind of sucks. So I guess there's your BTE for this week, the Halloween episode. Unless Brandon forgot to upload it. That's it. Okay, look at that. Paige dressed up in a nice costume on her Instagram page. Otis dressed up as Nacho Libre for Halloween. Liv Morgan dressed up as Jennifer Tilly from Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and the Chucky series as well. That's kind of cool. Ty Conti, the lovely Ty Conti of TJ of the Dark Order. She posted a throwback Christmas photo on Halloween. It's not Christmas! Brad, it's not Christmas! But I guess in stores it is Christmas, because the Christmas stuff is coming out now. Go figure. And the Christmas music is starting now. Fuck Christmas music. If it's not Last Christmas by Wham, I don't want to hear anything else, unless it's a metal song. That's it. Fuck Mariah Carey and that fucking Christmas song she has. Fuck her too. Anyway, we talked about Danhausen being injured. Well, he broke his leg in not one, but two places at a local indie event. He's gonna be out for the rest of the year. Oh man, that sucks for Danhausen. Because yeah, I was hoping we'd see him at Final Battle, the last Ring of Honor show, until April. But looks like he's gonna be out for a few months with a broken leg in not one but two places. That sucks, fam. That sucks. All right, ex-WWE superstar reveals warning Vince McMahon gives when wrestlers asked to leave. I wonder what Vince says. You can't leave. I'm Vince Kenny McMahon. Something like that. All right, I mentioned the Battle of the Belts on January the 8th on TNT, part of the Big Four super shows on TNT. AEW's doing next year. AEW is planning a Clash of the Champions style special with all the belts on the line, like a Night of Champions, their version. Got that. Okay, I mentioned Danhausen again. There's an article on why Kevin Dunn is part of Vince McMahon's inner circle. I think you know why. Sucking Vince McMahon's grapefruits. That. Got a story on a good buddy Mick Foley. Mick Foley hated his Mankind character in WWE. I don't blame him, because that gimmick kind of sucked at the start. And then really his Mankind gimmick blew up with, him getting thrown off the top of the Hell in a Cell. And then really he wasn't Mankind after that. It was just known as Mick Foley / Mankind. Really, he should have came as Cactus Jack. Because he left ECW as Cactus Jack. But when he went to Vince, Vince was like, man, can't do Cactus Jack. Why? Because it was doing the Attitude Era. Because it was, the blood, sex, and violence era. So, I mean, Cactus Jack couldn't have came in right there and had to put Mankind. Stupid. All right, got a little bit more news. Because we're gonna finish up pretty soon. Okay, I got a story on John Moxley. Moxley says Bryan Danielson is the greatest wrestler who ever lived. Okay, well, of the modern era, not of all time. Because as we know, the greatest wrestler of all time, we don't know what that is. Well, there's a lot of names, but my opinion, I think, is Hulk Hogan. But brother, it is what it is. All right, we got a story on Enzo Amore. Enzo says he was blackballed from pro wrestling for being the best. No, you were never the best. You were never the best, Enzo. That's all I gotta say about that. Move on. Indy Hartwell, Miss Dexter Loomis, didn't expect WWE main roster call up after working dark matches. So, because I think there was some call ups actually for the main roster. Io Shirai got called up to Raw. So maybe Indy got called up too. I don't know. I just have to see. All right. Tony Khan, a good buddy Tony Khan, is talking a possible AEW streaming service, which may be coming out next year. Tony Schiavone also and Jim Ross have also gone on record and said that that AEW will be having a streaming service possibly by next year. And that's it. And move on. All right. Corey Graves texted Dana Brooke about basically burying her on Raw. It was like what, last week or two. So I guess he says, "I'm sorry for saying that you suck." Why would you say sorry that you suck? I mean, she legitimately sucks. That's why she's in catering. She's the catering queen. Next to Naomi. I mean, come on. Why would you throw shade at Dana Brooke? I guess you didn't like her cookies? I don't know. I mean, you are now married to Carmella, so you can have her cookies. If you know what I mean. And that's it. Another story on Doudrop. Doudrop thought her WWE name change was temporary. Well, now she's known, she really should have just came up as Piper Nevin. That's her, well, not her real name. That's her wrestler name is Piper Nevin from NXT UK. Now they just named her Doudrop. Thank you, Eva Marie, you bitch. That's that. Let's see, anything else here? There's an opinion, internal opinion that Bray Wyatt deserved to be fired by the WWE. I don't think he should have been fired. Okay, Cain Velasquez had friction with Brock Lesnar due to Cain Velasquez beating Brock Lesnar. Blah 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 blah. We got a story on John Cena. Cena got called on another level when interacting with the fans. Because I love the kids. I love the children. I love you children. You can't see me. Anyway. Jake Paul trolls Dana White by dressing as him for Halloween. And I read something like I think Jake Paul was supposed to fight Tyson Fury. I don't know. I might have misread that. But yeah, if that fight ever happens, I think Tyson Fury will knock the living crap out of Jake Paul. And that's pretty much it. And I think that's it. Actually, one more story. Eric Rowan made an appearance on Jay Leno's trivia show on Fox. So that's it for the quickie news to end the show. Actually, got one more story. Yeah, just popped up. Mandy Rose did not expect a move back to NXT. Well, when you break up, when you have that match where basically Sonya leaves the WWE, and you had a good thing going with Fire and Ice, I thought they were going to be the women's tag team champions, and you basically you were left in obscurity. Yeah, they just said go to NXT, win the NXT Women's Championship, and then maybe come back. But right now, she's in a good place with Toxic Attraction in NXT 2.0. She's the champ, and that's good. It's good shit. And all right, that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6 o'clock. It's just about to get dark here in the Northeast. All right, so it's about to be Monday evening, so we're 2 hours away from Monday Night Raw, and that's pretty much it. But we had a great time. I had a great time with you guys. I know most of you have left already to do other things. And I gotta, yeah. All right, so we got that, and that's it. So that's it. Thank you for watching my almost 3 hour show. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you. Might be back later with my Raw review if I have enough time for the Raw review, because I had like 4 hours on my StreamYard. So it expires today, so I'm probably gonna have like maybe 1 hour. So I'll probably just not do the review tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. So I'll do your Raw review hopefully tomorrow. As I get my 20 minutes back, my reset. So get your Raw review tomorrow afternoon, maybe early tomorrow evening. We'll see. And then we'll go right into NXT. It should be a good show tomorrow night. That's it. Coming out of Halloween Havoc. And maybe start the road to War Games if it happens. That's that. All right. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Once again, SmackDown gets 3 out of 10. Rampage 7 out of 10. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you left the smash that like button, all you mindless trolls. Thank you for leaving your dislikes and continuing to prove my point that you all are mindless zombies, and you love to suck my dick and acknowledge me and the prophecy. Just keep doing what you're doing, because you got nothing. You're not gonna come face to face with me. And if I wanted to go, one day, whenever I feel like doing a one-on-one with you mindless trolls, we'll go one-on-one, but it won't last long, like your sex life. But I digress. But soon I'll be doing. I don't know when, but I will be doing a one-on-one, and all these fake accounts can come on in the panel and proceed to get buried. Just say what you gotta say and get the fuck out. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, I'm gonna end the video with my shout outs as always. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to Nick, as always, my tribal chief of the chat. Probably went to have dinner with Lauren, maybe, I don't know. Shout out to Robloxer News. Apologize I didn't get to your comments quick enough for you. I guess this might be trolls. I don't care. Fred Gordon Herbert, whoever he is, but shout out to you, I guess. Yeah, Pete Lee. I apologize for timing you out, because you said something that might have been a little bit kind of weird, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know if you were a troll. At least you were semi cordial and positive, but it is what it is. So yeah, shout out to you. I apologize for timing you having you timed out. So don't blame me, blame the mods. Who else? Let's see here. Got a lot of people. Trolls. Of course, thank you for coming in and being what you are, mindless stupid people. Tony, I don't know if it's a troll or not, but thank you for coming in. Asking kind of really questions. And let's see, anybody else? My good buddy Carlos Cabral, thank you for coming in. Check him out on YouTube. Or check out all these other people on YouTube. Nick, well, he doesn't do videos, but check out Nick on his channel if you want to subscribe to it. It's not, like I said, doesn't do videos or anything, just hangs out. But big shout out to Nick, big shout out to Lauren. Carlos Cabral, check him out on YouTube on the Carlos Cabral channel. Just look him up on YouTube. I don't have his official website, not website, official link to his channel or anything like that. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Just check some stuff, and that's pretty much it. All right, so that's it. This long 3-hour stream is now over. Thank you all for watching. We had a great time, and that's what we do here. We have a good time. where we shoot the shit. We talk about wrestling, or just today we talked about some Halloween and all that other shit. Some WC shit, as always, because that's what we have to talk about. And other than that, we had a good time. Amidst the mindless zombies that tried to invade, and they failed miserably with their 6,000, not even 6,000, 6 trillion sock accounts, because they have no lives, and they have no jobs, and they get no pussy. So that's all I gotta say about that. That's it. Thank you all for watching this 3-hour stream. I'm gonna go grab a bite, and gonna do some other stuff in his house. And I'm going to have a sensible dinner while watching Monday Night Raw and maybe a Giant game. And that's it. So have fun tonight. Have fun on watching Monday Night Raw. Might come back later if I have time. If I have like an hour left, I'm probably just going to do a mini thoughts video, like a live thoughts review. But we'll see what happens with that. How much time I got left on StreamYard to do a review before my time resets tomorrow. But we'll see. And that's it. That's it. So don't forget to smash that bell and get notified. Hopefully you get my notifications. If not, then either unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell, turn on all my notifications, and hopefully you get notified. If not, then just search my name and search my channel. Excuse me. Too much beer. Search my name and search my channels. That's all I can tell you guys. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy your Monday evening, everybody. As the sun has just gone down and it's about to be pitch black pretty soon. So that's all I got to say about it. So thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore, signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cockroach. Or your pussy out, whatever. Or your tits out, I don't care. Just rock on and rock hard. And if you're not down with that, you mindless zombies, you mindless trolls, you know what's coming. You don't like my bands. You don't like my friends. You don't like me. Well, me, Nick, and everybody else in the prophecy, which is worldwide, the prophecy, we got 3 words for you, motherfuckers, because you can't do anything about it. We got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's all I gotta say about that. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.